Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about my new camshaft I got. Um, Tony Bischoff, BES Racing Engines, he's really the one who helped me pick it out. We talked about what I'm doing, you know, all the other modifications I'm doing, my engine, my truck, you know, I drive it on the street some, I race a lot. So he helped me choose this one. It's just off the shelf comp cam. So I'll go over the specs later in the video. But once we chose that, I ordered it, got it the other day. They did a few modifications to it for me, and that's pretty much ready to go. There's also another thing I might do on this engine. It seemed like the timing always bounces around on it a lot, and I don't know why. Some people told me it's MSD distributor. Some people said my cam could be walking back and forth. I'm going to brace up my timing cover because this cam has a nylon button that rides against the timing cover that holds it from, you know, moving back and forth. That's just kind of how you can do that. That's one way you can do that with these, putting a roller cam in these engines these never had a roller cam from the factory, so this is something that's kind of, I think they call it like a retrofit deal. So I need to brace up that cover still. I'll make some videos on that probably, but this is the cam. I mean, I'm going to use the same lifters, so pretty much it. Just bought a cam and it's off the shelf, and then we'll just go from there. Alright, I'm going to talk about my camshaft in this video. I got a new camshaft here. My old one, well, this just came in the other day. My old camshaft was a comp solid roller. It's a street roller. Extreme energy street roller. It was 254, 260 degrees duration at 50 with a, 588 lift, I think is what the lift was. This one is a little bit bigger of a bumpy boy. It's she'll thump a little bit harder with this sucker. So we got a 650 lift on the intake, 651 on the exhaust, and the duration at 50 is 263, 270. So this is like 10 degrees bigger roughly. It's on a 108. My other cam was on a 110 lobe separation. So this is on a 108, be a little bit more choppy. So here it is, there's the cam, big old round, almost square, you know, big solid roller lobes. So this is a pretty healthy cam for a street engine, should make pretty good power. There's a groove, I had Bischoff Engine Service cut in there for me to help with the oiling to the top end. So that's the journal that oils the top end. That little groove will just help feed the top end all the time instead of just when everything lines up, because everything only lines up for just a few degrees to give oil to the top. So that gives just a little bit all the time. Helps a lot with an engine like this because it idles so much. And then they had to turn down the journals they can to fit my block. They had a few issues with, or we had a few issues, I mean, with when we put the cam in, it was just tight, the first cam. So they turned it down for us some. It's just something probably with the old blocks. Maybe the journals don't line up with each other or something. There's just something there. I've heard of it before on big block Mopars, so they just turned the cam down for me, so it was no issue. So yeah, there it is. That's the new cam, and I don't have to change valve springs or anything. It's all gonna work, so everything will be good. So she'll be pretty radical, and if it's too radical, I'm gonna probably run 2 sets of mufflers on my truck, just so it's not getting me pulled over all the time, not shutting off car alarms and causing too much ruckus. I like being loud, I like sounding good with my truck, but I don't like to be annoying, and I don't like to cause problems. So plus the quieter it is, the more of a sleeper it is, which is good. So we'll probably get 2 sets of mufflers on it, honestly. 3.5 inch exhaust is going to be loud with straight through mufflers. It's going to be really loud, so especially with this cam thumping. It'll be pretty radical. So I'm excited to hear it, but I'm more excited about the power potential that's going to be here with the bigger cam. So that'll all go into work good with my heads and my head work, my bigger valves, intake, all that stuff being different, bigger headers. The bigger cam will help with that. So I'm pretty pumped. So that's all I have for right now. Thanks for listening.